is such a significant topic, and it's at the core of the struggle for economic prosperity as well.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Because you're also, if you've built wealth, you know, or if you've started building wealth, you also are basically doing that, preparing that will,
right.
so that way that wealth that you've built or whatever you have started can end up in the hands of the right caretaker.
Correct. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I can't.
Instead of ending up with somebody who's going to rubbish it 6 months after you've gone. Go ahead.
It's not even 6 months. You know, I've had several case studies, several personal case studies I've come into contact with where there's been a house, a parent passed away, and no one cared for the house. So, for instance, I know one case I'm thinking about in particular where mother died young. She was 45 and left a minor child at, I think, 12 years old. This was some years ago, about 20 years ago or so. And the child was cared for, obviously, because that's the most important thing. You want the child to be cared for. So there was a guardianship for the child. The child was cared for and adopted by a family member. But the mother owned a home. Now, the home was in an area of Detroit that's now developing, but nobody ever took care of the home. And so the home ended up going into foreclosure. It ended up being demolished. There's now an empty lot there. But let's fast forward. The child is now a grown adult with a child, a husband. How much better off economically would that child have been with a home to already call home instead of trying to go out, get that, buy a house, etc. with her new family? So we just put her on a better economic footing if the house also would have probably been cared for. But that wasn't the case. And so that's the kind of diminishing of wealth that we see that can happen when you don't take care of things while you're still here.